Alright, here's the 67 Corvette. We're getting ready to bring it out of the second building. Just uncover and dust her off and get her ready. And she's got quite a transmission leak that's developed. We'll take a look at it when it's over there. But I just wanted to bring it to attention real quick. And but we're going to walk over this and go over a bunch of things when it's in the other building and how it is. But you can still see that the door on the passenger side for some reason is kicked out and dove in the corner. Something's shifted in the body. It's caused that. So, but we'll go over all the damage once we're in there. But other than that, she's pretty. Just got to fix her back up. Get rid of the bumper. There's got a big old dent in it now. It really whacked the bumper and pushed it over. Alright, let's fire her up and get her out of here. Well, so you do know she fires right up and she's purring like a kitten warming up. So. Alright, we got the 67 Corvette back in here. It was in an accident up east. It's got some body work that's going to have to be done. What we understand about it, that it was backed into not a high speed, like low speed, and pushed sideways. Not on a smooth surface, on a kind of textury asphalt surface. Anyway, put a lot of tension on the body. The body's cracked through here. The body's got other structural cracks in it. It's got cracks here, cracks underneath on the bottom. The bumper is bent and pushed over. We think the force of pushing the car, it has a crack down here in the door and a dent and stuff down here in the bottom. But the push on the car, we think has caused tension on it and pushed it sideways on its mounts. We're going to put it up on the lift and do some measurements. If you look at this door, if you look at previous pictures of the door before when it was finished in the beginning, all your body lines were really perfect and flush. Right now we got this sticking out. When we open the door, it drops immediately. So we have something that's shifted in the back body and put tension. If you come to this side of the car, now if you do, while we're back here, if you zoomed in on the bumper to see the dents that are in the bumper from a big dent right here on the reinforcement, and it's cracked all up underneath it here. If you go on the side, it's cracked on these lines on the side. Now all of this is fresh paint. This was only painted a few years ago. It was barely driven or anything before this happened to it. So we've really got to go over this and make sure everything's back the way it needs to be. Now, the top of the door here. If you look at this door, if you stand, go back to the back of the car for me. If you look in previous videos and pictures of this car, we do them in pretty high definition. You can see how smooth and all this is. This door is pushed out right here on the top, all the way through here, and tucked in on the bottom. And it really jumps when you open it now. So we just believe the back of the body's got some tension in it. We're going to have to go through things and line them up. And the doors, they don't shut if you shut them real slow. And I put tape here and tried to hold the door in. But it's shifted. It's pushing it out. They are some of the things that we're going to address. I will do some more taping of it when we put it up in the air. We're probably going to loosen all the shims and go over the body and get all the tension out. We'll have to re-shim it until we get the tension out. I'm hoping we won't find any cracks underneath, but the whole underneath of the body has been all stone guarded and protected. So it's got a really thick rubber coating on there. So if the fiberglass did crack, it's going to be hard to find. But we'll strip it all under this wheel well, and we're going to start taking it apart and stripping this back section. But I really wanted to go over it and let y'all see it. We're going to go ahead and repaint the whole car and blend it into the front end. So we'll be taking a lot of the car back apart. Alright, we had the 67 Vet up on the lift. We've been disassembling trim, bumpers, lights. What did they go over some of the things we're finding while it's up on the lift that you just can't see at certain angles. If you move in here on the door, you'll see a spot right here on the door, on the front of the door where it dips in. Okay, if you push on the inside of the door where the line is, the line seems to move in and out right there. And where he's pushing is right where it had a fracture, where it's been pushed on right up through there, and then it had a fracture through this. I gotta get in better light so you can see it. Let's see. But you can see it moving in and out right there. And this is where the hinge is mounted inside. So if it got pushed in there and kind of pushed it where its mounting place is, we think we're getting a little delamination or something up in there. And we'll have to go over that one, take the inside of the door panel apart, approach it from the inside. Because I mean, this thing it's slick as can be. It needs to be exactly like it was. And I don't want to have a delamination going on. You can move it right there. Yeah, you can move it and see it. And it's, that it got pushed on. We don't know how hard it was pushed there. But, and if you go on back here to the crack, I don't think it's going to show up anymore. Showing it on the camera, trying to get it to come up. You got to get in certain light. You can see the spot. And you can see where the fracture and everything was in the door that happened. That the door took most of its pressure pushing on the tire and pushing on the back. And here's where the fracture is up in here. And we do have other cracks all in this. Crack going down through here and out. We got a crack coming down from that. The inside is really stone guarded all inside. So it's got a urethane rubber liner on the inside that we'll have to strip off to get to any of it from the inside structure. That's why we removed the exhaust. So we'll be able to work on it through this inside panel in here. But we got cracks here, we got a crack here. We don't know how far this grows up around the tail light or anything. So, I don't know if you can see, this one goes up right here and comes around. You get to it, you can see it coming all around, and then it starts to come down. And then the paint's still real nice and flexible, so it lets it move under it. We'll just have to open her up.
Oh, those are all, no nuts on them, just got to push the bolts out when we're ready. He's got a solid ratchet. Did you get the one up here, Greg? Front one? No, not yet. Oh, I got the outer one. Okay.
You got yours?
Yeah. This one here is.
This one just needs to persuade.
Get it where I'm at.
I'll get it.
Oh, that one over there is great. The one is great. Or did you get it from right here? You don't have to get them there. I got all mine. So that one right up there. I had them backed off as much as I dared.
No, you're great.
I didn't
That's
want
cool.
it to drop.
Almost there.
Probably wiggle it a little Yeah, it's probably got some tension on it.
Nah, it's coming right out.
It's a long bolt.
It's long. There it is. Okay, what do you have?
It's just got, no, I don't have nothing. You
Okay,
just gotta
hold on,
work it
hold
out.
on. Just gotta wiggle this down. You got your sides clear?
Yep.
Alright, you should be able to turn the front.
Well, see, this bracket right here,
Let me grab that hammer in the back and just tap these with the rubber mount. Ain't that back here still or no?
No. Yeah, there's a, well,
There's a
there
regular
should be.
ball bead.
Oh. Yeah. I think it's just hung on these.
Yeah, they're just tight.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Slide it right in.
I guess I wish I had it falling.
Oh, hold on, we don't have to wiggle much. Just come down.
Just trying to help.
There it is. I'm just protecting the car. I don't want to hit it.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Set it right on there.
That's where we're going.